You guys, welcome back to King Ols, and yes, Jai Opetaia has just beaten Ellis Zorro in the very first round, and yes, what a KO that was from Jai Opetaia, knocks Ellis Zorro spark out, and yeah, let's be real. I mean, it looked like Zorro was actually going to be, and it looked like Zorro was actually going to end up surviving that first round, but no, Opetaia caught him really late on, and yeah, it's a brutal KO by Jai Opetaia, to be honest with you. His timing's just fantastic, to be honest with you. He's just got some great feints in his hands as well that can really pull you off guard. And then Opetaia can bring the big left hand around, and and that was it really. As soon as Opetaia landed that big shot, it's over in that very first round. I mean, Zorro, it looked like he was just trying to have a little bit of a look at Opetaia, trying to find some openings, but he wasn't really able to find it. Opetaia was, bouncing around a lot on his feet. And I feel like Opetaia always knew he was going to be in control of that. Opetaia, he's moving his feet, getting closer and closer to Zorro as it was going, and really starting to dominate a lot with that jab. And yeah, eventually really did catch Ellis Zorro off guard massively. Opetaia is just so good. He's really good at bringing you into his traps. And, Zorro's clearly just not at that level that Opetaia is. That Opetaia, in my opinion, he's honestly levels above everyone in that cruiserweight division. But honestly, Zorro was not at that, world championship level. And it showed tonight. Opetaia absolutely destroyed him. Where will Zorro go from here? Will be interesting to see. I feel like he just should just go back down to, I don't know, go back down to you just go back down to that European level or something, to be honest with you. I think that's what you should do. Have at least 5 more fights there, and then we can talk about stepping him up a bit more. But Opetaia, we want to see, like, there's good fights for him out there in 2024. The Breeders rematch, possibly. Crispin Smith, possibly that fight, or Richard Riakporhe, whoever wins between those two. Could we see Lawrence Okoli fight Opetaia at some point, even though he is coming off a loss? I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see the cruiserweight division. The cruiserweight division is certainly looking interesting. But yeah, Opetaia just destroyed two English up-and-comers in a just in proper dominant fashion, to be honest with you. Yeah, look, Opetaia is so blade good. He's so blade good. Gets his reach going well. He's ridiculously light on his feet. His timing's fantastic. And he's got great power in his hands as well. 19 KOs out of his 24 wins. Opetaia is a proper monster. And he's going to be a really hard fighter to deal with. I don't really think anyone in that cruiserweight division that we've got right now actually will be able to beat Opetaia. I honestly just don't see it. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see the route that Ellis Zorro goes now. Look, Ellis Zorro came into this fight with no pressure on him whatsoever on his shoulders. Losing in the first round, though, will it have a bit of an impact on his overall confidence and on his future? I don't know. I hope not. I do like Zorro. But no, look, Opetaia is just different to everyone in this division, to be honest with you, in that cruiserweight division. Opetaia is just different he's just different. He's just that different kind of beast, to be honest with you. His timing's fantastic, and he just puts his combos together really well as well. And it doesn't really take Opetaia too long to actually be able to find you out and then get some full-on momentum going on you. It does not take Opetaia long whatsoever. He can kind of switch to orthodox at times as well. Usually likes to fight as a southpaw, but Opetaia can switch stance as well. Opetaia just makes everything look so ridiculously easy, to be honest with you, and that's what he did today. I think the knockout came from, it looked like Zorro dropped I think it was his backhand that he dropped because he thought that Zorro dropped his backhand because he thought Opetaia was gonna come with a big shot with his lead hand, but in the end Opetaia was feinting really well and then came around with that massive left hand, which just laid Zorro out in brutal fashion, to be honest with you. Brutal fashion. No one's getting up if you get hit with that clean flush shot by Opetaia. And yeah, there's some big fights out there for Opetaia now. It's going to be really interesting stuff to see. But yeah, Zorro just needs to go back down to the level he was at, have a few fights there. Then we'll see where we go with him.